Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Finger points to the sky here on this fine Tuesday. Happy episode number 249, nearly halfway towards yet another century of the videos this year. Crazy how time is flying by. As we move on into the episode, do me a huge favor. It's a tiny favor, really, but all you got to do is smash that thumbs up button. Keep showing your support. 4,000 likes is what we're aiming for. Thank you very much. And, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Click the little notification bell. It just means you won't miss an episode. And yeah, we can have fun on this series together. So, obviously, we made some big changes to the defense in yesterday's episode. If you want to check that out, it'll be in the top corner, of course. But yeah, we made some changes and then went on a 5-game win streak. So we went from 6-5 to 11-5. And that made me confident that we could maybe, hop back into the gameplay now and get up to the 14 wins that I desire in just 3 games. That would be the goal, right? That'd be nice. We go into this game. He's got Coutinho. He's got Suarez. Just genuinely very, very nice meta super squad, like absolutely everybody else at this stage. I hit him with a directional nutmeg, or a skill meg, as I'm going to call it when I do it, and then I'm going to moan about it when my opponents do it, because I'm hypocritical. But yeah, I get a goal with Ronaldo. It was like heavily deflected and stuff, and then he equalizes straight away. But my attack was flowing really, really nicely in this game. So I restore my lead after like 18 minutes. We go forward again. Coutinho actually does something. Oh my goodness, I actually really want to like him, and I think I will like him, but for some reason he's taken a while to settle into the squad, that is for sure. He does get another goal here as well, so in this particular game he seems like he's actually doing something, but, it hasn't been the case for many of the other games. We get through and score with Ronaldo to make it literally like 5-1 before half-time. Can we make it 6? Coutinho to Ronaldo to Carrasco. Bang. That was literally after he just kicked off. We just grabbed the ball, ran forward again, got another goal. I was flying. I was on cloud 9 because this is going to be my 6th win in a row. And we're gonna be up to 12-5. It's like not a bad record at that point. Score the best goal of my weekend league there with Carrasco. He absolutely I was going to say something rude there, but he thunderbolts it into the back of the net. Yeah, I end up giving a goal away. Suarez steps up, scores a beautiful penalty. I don't even think if I moved that direction and then dived, I would save that one. That was just perfection from the Uruguayan. But we end up knocking it through to Coutinho to get his hat-trick. Again, just to basically call Tom a liar, because he's actually gone and got a hat-trick, hasn't he? He got a whole bunch of assists in this game as well. So, fair play, Coutinho. You've done something nicely there. I end up chipping the goalkeeper to make it 9-2. And then I think Suarez ends up getting a banger here, doesn't he? Yeah, he just finesses it in off the bar. I'd love to try this Suarez card. I feel like I'm always going to be a few 100k short of actually picking him up. But you never know when I'm going to pack something that's good, because we tend to do that on this series. Not that I could pack Suarez, but maybe I could pack something tradable and then sell them to buy Suarez, So, 6-win streak. Things are feeling good. We come up against Icon Moments Thierry Henry. First time I've ever come up against him. And Tot Salah, we don't play very often. And this guy was good. Thierry Henry, very silky player. I could not, for the life of me, defend against him. I get super lucky. How many chances is it going to give me to get that goal there to go 2-1 up, to get my goal back, should I say. But Henry runs straight down the other end and scores again. He's mental. He's absolutely crazy, this card. He's got like blue boots as well, which I don't think any of the other ones do. So he looks like super different to any other Henry on the game, just with the way he runs and his football boots and stuff. So I like that. So 4-1 down after just scoring 9 goals in the last game. Coutinho does manage to get on the score sheet, to be fair to him. And we're 4-2 down at half-time. Don't know how this one's going to go, because it's like literally one of the most even matches we've seen in the weekend league. My stats were exactly the same as my opponents, but the second half, oh my goodness, He did in the second half of this game what I did in the first half of the last game, and things were just clicking for him. So we get inside with Ronaldo to get it back to 5-3. Obviously, at that point, I then have to try and throw the kitchen sink at him to get back in this game, and that just opened the floodgates, like completely opened the floodgates. King Kenny scores the goal. Salah hits me with a directional nutmeg. I hate it when people do that against me, man. It's not as good as when I do it against them. I do it with skill. They do it with just sheer OP abuse of overpowered skill moves, man. It's disgraceful. Anyway, I kid. We end up getting a goal back there with Neres, but we end up losing 9-4. So it's not as bad as the last game for my opponent. He lost 9-3. I scored 4 goals, all right? I'm way better than him. Yeah, we lost 9-4. So that kind of sums up my weekend league. I win 9-3, I lose 9-4. I go on a 5 or 6 game win streak. As you're going to see here, we go on like a 6 or 7 game losing streak. It gets so bad. I don't know why it happened. I just fully lost my head. Because I went 1-0 up in this game, and then Mason Mount gets the rebound. It's fine. We've had a bunch of rebounds this weekend. But all of a sudden, like, my opponents just turned into... I don't even know what to call them. They were just absolute nutters. They were very good. I'm going to have a sip of coffee because I've got a little bit of a dry throat. You can enjoy my Ipswich Town. It's got the Ipswich Town horses on the badge. In like the American flag because we got taken over by American owners. It's quite good. I like my new mug. A little bit of ASMR with Lasty. But yeah, I'm 4-1 down. I get a goal back with Carrasco. It's not going to make much difference. I really want to push forward here. Again, throw the kitchen sink. Try and get back into it because this guy I could beat. And we do just that, you know. We end up pushing through here, getting a goal with Ronaldo. It's 4-3. I can obviously get back into this, and I'm through with Carrasco, and he takes me out and gets a red card with Ruben Diaz. That was the smartest play this guy could have made because it won him the game. I didn't get the goal from the free kick, which would have been a guaranteed goal when I was one-on-one there with Carrasco, and then somehow he gets another one. So that tactical red card from my opponent won him the game, and I think that might have been what sent my head flying off my neck into Narnia. And the next game I'll come up against a red 98 Messi, and that doesn't do anything for your motivation levels, does it? Because, you know, damn, it's red 98 Messi. How'd you get so lucky? I mean, he couldn't score a penalty with him to save his life, but it's 0-0 at half-time, very even match. There wasn't much break in the deadlock here, and then the second half, it just changed. I just either fell asleep or I don't know what changed. But I go 1-0 down. Red Messi slaughtering me. Red Messi slaughtering me again. He's very good. I would have very much liked to get him. But, you know, we got the other GOAT, I guess you could call it. I think Messi... I'm not going to get into the Messi versus Ronaldo thing, actually. But you could say they are the 2 greatest of our generation, of course. Probably of all time. But, yeah, Messi on this game, this version seems very, very good. And obviously my Ronaldo is also incredible, probably better than Messi on the game. But yeah, I went to check his profile and I thought the game was paused, and I came back and I'd been kicked for inactivity. So at that point, I've essentially rage quit there. I didn't necessarily mean to, but I was close to it anyway because he'd just scored so many goals against me, and I lost the game, which I thought was super even. I then come up against Team of the Year Ronaldo and R9 and Renato Sanchez. Genuinely just another crazy player on this game. And because my head had already gone, I just started quitting left, right, and centre. I don't know why I did it. Because I try not to quit games, and I've been so good at not quitting games lately because... I mean, look at this guy. He was just like hovering around with his Frenkie de Jong, and it was annoying me so much that I just stood still for like 3-4 in-game minutes of FIFA. Eventually passed it to Vasquez and scored the goal, but it's just boring when people defend like that. So yeah, I was playing completely mad. I have a rule normally, right? Don't quit. Because as much as they say it will affect your form, if you quit, you know, you'll drop a form so that the games get slightly easier. I don't think that happens. It feels like the opponents stay just as tough. So I feel like it doesn't count that loss against your form, which means you still keep playing against those good players, even though you are losing because you quit. And then normally my second rule is that if I lose 2 games in a row, I need to stop. I need to have a break. I need to let my head come back down from space and feel good again before I play any more. I don't know what I don't know what made me play like 8 games of FIFA here and lose like 7 of them on a trot. So yeah, it was a really, really bad Saturday afternoon for me when I was playing these games, because I just... Another quit. And I hate seeing it when I'm watching it back in the video, because it's embarrassing and we shouldn't be quitting our games. But yeah, I'm sure you guys can understand, if you've ever played FIFA, which I'm sure most of you have, that the game can really get to you. And FIFA Rage is like no other. It is crazy. Like I can get mad playing COD, but FIFA Rage is a little bit next level. So I was 2-0 up against this guy right here, and then of course he just starts to get he starts to do like skill cancels and hit bridges and fake shots and Rabonas and through balls, and then just turn into like the greatest player that I've ever come up against. How does that happen when I'm 2-0 up? Why do they then turn good? But we get through with Ronaldo here. I don't score the opportunity, and he gets a red card with Lars Bender. Again, another tactical foul that's caused a red card and then me not to score, because I stay down the middle and the goalkeeper saves it. And then I've got a feeling this one goes bad as well, right? We haven't had 7 losses in a row yet, so we must lose this one. I've got a feeling I'll lose 4-2 here, or maybe even 5-2. But yeah, Benzema shoots near post, doesn't get blocked by Lars Bender, doesn't get saved by the keeper. Neymar then just cuts inside Bachiche, bangs it home. So bad. We end up pushing like crazy to try and get back into this one and get the goal to make it 4-3. And as you can see here, we have the opportunity. Vasquez into Ronaldo. Team of the year 98. Ronaldo misses a sitter. Neres gets a shot saved. I mean, that wasn't just a good save in all honesty. But yeah, I don't know, man. Nothing was going right for me. Nothing was going on my side is how it felt. Because I was stressed out and moody. And another crazy TOTS team, crazy La Liga squad. Another guy that's no doubt done his icon swaps and got really lucky from the packs and grinded out the upgrades and done the SBCs for Coutinho. And, you know, that's what the main teams are right now. Well, Coutinho whips one in to make it 2-0. And my Coutinho hasn't done that at all yet. So, like I said, I think I've been dealt a bit of a dud there. He doesn't seem to be an effective one. I think he needs to be sent back to the shop for repairs. But yeah, we end up getting inside here with Ronaldo, scoring the goal to make it 2-1. I obviously stayed in this game because I thought I could win it. And as you can see, when we throw the kitchen sink, we do so by having many players up there, and I score with Carrasco. Get it back to 2-2 before the end of the match. Can we get another goal? Well, it looks like he's going to be the one pushing for a goal here. Somehow I give a penalty away because I'm an idiot. And it looks as though he's going to step up. Oh, good save. I didn't realise I got a red card there from Vidal, so it took me a couple of FIFA minutes to figure that out. We end up going into extra time, but I am a man down. My players are very tired because I sent them into throw the kitchen sink mode, and they didn't get the job done in 90 minutes. So I wasn't surprised when a super sub for my opponent with much more fuel in the tank was able to hit me a goal against me. I'm a little bit annoyed that Jesus Navas scores a goal at the front post with a header, though. That shouldn't be happening. But we are able to get a goal back with Lucas Vasquez here. I pushed like crazy to get this game back to an equaliser and go to penalties, but it just wasn't to be. So yeah, I think that right there is the end of the losing streak. I stopped there. I did stop there because I had like 6 games left. I was 12-12 at this point. I don't know how we got there. I actually tweeted that. I was like, I have no idea how I've gotten to this point. But yeah, it was just, I guess it was good content for the Twitter feed. Everyone seemed to love that I was losing. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's why you guys want me to stream as well, right? So you can witness the rage in person rather than me just talking about it after the fact, which is, you know, is fair, and I am striving to get on that. All right, don't you worry. Coutinho inside the box, little ball roll, little pass into Carrasco with 3-0 up, and he pauses it, and he quits, Does he quit? There we go. He quits. Yeah, I think he was using that time to send a message. But yeah, GG's, we end up getting a nice 3-0 rage quit there, and that literally gets me off the losing streak. And I'm like, oh, I can do this now. This is the last game I'm playing this weekend. I don't need to lose another one. All right. So we go into this game. Carrasco cuts inside, cuts back outside, cuts back inside, knocks it into the box for a Ronaldo header. He's actually leapt like a salmon there to get ahead of. I think it's like Baresi I'm playing up against, right? Yeah, you don't ever really come up against him. And that's for good reason. It's because he's not particularly great on this game. He gives a penalty away. I step up and make it 2-0. With the Belgian winger from Atletico Madrid. And I mean, he then tries to make a bit of a comeback. Isak pushes through. Isak cuts inside. And again, somehow still has the ball. Bangs it roof of the net. Best striker on the planet, apparently. So I'm 2-1 up at half-time, but it's definitely far from over. This game could still go either way. But Llorente plays a ball through to the super sub. David Neres, build the man a statue. Because he's got me that goal to go 3-1 up in what will hopefully be our final game. Oh, he's paused it. Oh, he's quit our final game of the weekend league. I had 3 games left. Yes, if I'd have gone a perfect 3-0 at the end of that, I could get to 17. I was not in the mood to do that. And like I said, I wanted to just go to 14 wins this week. See what the rewards are like, because that can help me judge for future weeks as well, whether or not we need to push for 17, or if 14 seems to be just as lucky. So because, you know, that guy somehow gave me a free win the other day, I did send my last 3 games into the weekend league with the bronze squad, and I accidentally lost connection in every single one of them. I was just so annoyed that when they went 1-0 up, I paused and quit. So yeah, 3 people got an extra win from me. Totally not on purpose. But yeah, the end of the weekend league is here for me. And I will most likely, at the start of tomorrow's episode, I'll offload the tradable players. So that is Baku, that is Bachiche, and that is Llorente. Simply because I want to just try something different for next weekend. Obviously, there is Tapsoba SBC. There's all sorts probably out by the time you're watching this now. So I want to focus on trying to get them in my squad because I have Bender. I will try and get Amiri as well, who it looks like a pretty good centre midfielder, and also plays for Leverkusen. So there could be Amiri, Bender, Tapsoba, triangle of chemistry. That could work out a treat. And we'll try something else for the next weekend. You know, we don't know what we're going to get in red. We're not guaranteed Bundesliga now, but it almost is a little bit more exciting because if we get one, buzzing. If not, hey, we didn't work hard enough to get it anyway, so you can't really complain. Guys, do me a huge favor and smash the thumbs up. 4,000 likes is your target on this fine Tuesday. Thank you for all of your amazing support. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here. I thank you for that. Sorry about the all the losses and rage quits today. I don't know what came over me, but I was just a stressy mess. And the weekend league does that to you sometimes. We'll be back tomorrow with yet another episode, and I will catch you then. Oh, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are down below, everyone. Yeah, only thing left to say is that I hope you have a great day. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. Let me know what your final weekend league score was and if you've packed any Bundesliga tots down below. Have a great one, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.